न्यूयॉर्क लॉन्ग आइलैंड में वाक़ मस्जिद हमजा की इंतज़ामिया की तरफ से एक फंड रेज डिनर का एहतमाम किया गया, जिसमें दिल खोलकर लोगों ने अतियात दिए। लगभग $3 लाख जमा किए गए। फंड रेजिंग में जज्बाती मनाजिर भी देखने को मिले। एक खातून ने जज्बात में आकर अपनी पहनी हुई सोने की ज्वेलरी भी अतिया कर दी। तकरीब का आगाज तिलावत कलाम पाक से हुआ। इस पुरवकार तकरीब में बच्चों ने तकरीर करके अपने ख्यालात का इजहार किया, जिसे हाजरीन ने बेहद सराहा।
And I attend the Maktab Nazam Weekend at the Masjid Hamza. I feel blessed to be part of these classes. I learned the recitation of the Quran, Hadith, Arabic language, drawing, and Islamic history. Being a part of Masjid Hamza has taught me about taqwa and tarbiyah. I love being a part of these classes because I learn a lot of new laws, words of the Prophet, Sahaba, and I learn Allah and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I love being a part of these programs because I look up to my brothers who are in these programs. I would like to encourage all of you to support the Masjid expansion project so students like me and others can benefit from different programs of the Masjid and the Jazakallah khairan.
तकरीब में शरीक मंजर तालिब ने खिताब करते हुए कहा कि अल्लाह की राह में खर्च करना गोया अल्लाह बारी ताला का कुर्ब हासिल करना है।
How many people, and I want to tell you this, I'm sorry to say that, but how many times you will have a janazah coming to the masjid and people ask, who's this person? And he said, we really don't know, so and so. We have no idea who that person, where was he or she, and what did they do in their life? Nobody knows. They say, who's that person? We don't know this person. And they come and they go. People say, Europe, right? America, Australia, New York, California, right? That's the most rich land in the world. He said, no. The most rich land is the graveyard. With ideas. They went to the graveyard with their ideas and nobody knew what they were thinking and their ideas died with them. He said, how many rich people, they had the money, they had the wealth, but they went to the graveyard with their money and no one benefited from them.
मारूफ स्कॉलर डॉक्टर यासिर काजी, जो अक़वाम आलम ख़ास तौर पर नौजवानों में बेहद मशहूर हैं, डॉक्टर यासिर काजी ने हाज़रीन से खिताब करते हुए तारीख़ इस्लाम पर रोशनी डाली।
The Muslims of North America have reached a critical juncture. Alhamdulillah, we have a good number of Muslims. Probably what, 5-7 million? That's what they say. Allah knows exactly how much, but maybe between 5 to 7 million Muslims in North America. That's a good amount. It's a good amount. Never before have so many Muslims concentrated in North America, in the United States of America. Of course, in Canada there's another probably around 2 million to 3 million. So in the USA, around 7 million, inshallah, 5 to 7 million. Probably around 50,000 slaves came as Muslims to this land, roughly. 50,000 is not a small number. It's not a small number. How many pray Jumu'ah at your masjid? 1,000, 2,000, how much? 2,000. So imagine 2,000 pray Jumu'ah, multiply that by 25. That's the quantity of Muslims roughly that came as slaves. How many of those 50,000 preserved Islam amongst their progeny? 0. Understandably. Their children, their grandchildren, they didn't preserve their faith. Understandably, they're slaves, they're persecuted. None of them were able to preserve the religion. Understand, we don't blame them. Completely, they are blameless in the eyes of Allah. The next wave of Muslims that came to this land came at the turn of the last century, around 1890 to 1917 to be precise. Because in 1917 a bunch of racists passed a law called the Yellow Law, or it's called the Exclusion Act, I'm not making this up. And they excluded anybody who wasn't white from immigrating to America. You can look this up. 1917 was when they passed the Yellow Act. And they wanted to exclude anybody who wasn't from England or Ireland or Italian. They wanted to exclude anybody there. So from 1890 to 1917, roughly, we don't know exactly, maybe 15,000 to 25,000 Muslims came as well. What happened to them? By and large, generally speaking, they fizzled out. Very rarely you will meet a 4th or 5th generation Muslim, very rarely. And they came and they settled in Toledo, Ohio. They settled in small rural farmlands near Nebraska because they came as farmers, they didn't come as workers. And even though they started small communities, the first mosques of America were built in 1910 to 1920, around that time. The first purpose-built masjid. In New York, there was a masjid, I don't remember the address off the top of my head, I have it in some of my books. There was a masjid that was up and running in 1920. There's a photograph of people praying. 1920, there's a masjid. Obviously, they're long gone. Their descendants are long gone. They're no longer Muslim. What happened? What happened to them? Why are they no longer Muslim?
दुनिया भर में मुसलमान चैरिटी के हवाले से अपना मुनफरिद मकाम रखते हैं और यही मकाम दुनिया में मुसलमानों का मस्बत चेहरा है।